and welcome to another Let's Play Arcade video. And today we're going to be playing Chack and Pop from Taito. Now, you may have already guessed by the look of some of the enemies on this, but this is actually a precursor to Bubble Bobble, which is Bubble Bobble being being my all-time favourite video game ever. Now, I've never played Chack and Pop before, so I don't know, other than some of the enemies, how similar this is or what they've got in common, but we're about to find out. So I've not done any playthroughs of this whatsoever, so I'm going into this completely new. So let's see what we can do once I get my controls to work. Okay. Yes. Okay then. Yes, so let's dive into Chack and Pop. So by the looks of it, I'm controlling this little guy here, and you can climb on walls, ceilings and walls, and you can go between the various surfaces, and he can stretch his legs out. Okay, cool, interesting. And drops little red bombs, which you are not allowed to touch. Ah, okay. So that was a tutorial, and I failed miserably. So what am I doing here? Do I collect these things? Okay, here comes some enemies. Ah. Okay. So those things generate enemies. Can I preemptively smoke them out? Clearly not. Let's try that again. Oh, okay. So yeah, those purple enemies are from Bubble Bobble, as is that guy at the top there. Okay, so got to collect the hearts, so maybe I should just focus on that instead. So the heart goes to the top of the screen. And I've got to follow it, presumably. So you can't jump in this. You just have to cling to the walls and... oh shit, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. So you have to cling to the walls and the ceiling to get around, which is an interesting mechanic. So, no music per se, just that very simple, repetitive ditty, and I've got the heart. Oh, you get points depending on what you kill. Okay. Oh shit, probably gonna... oh no, that's alright. So those things are eggs. But oh well, right. As this is an early game, I doubt this continues, so yeah. Right back to the start again. And try not to fuck up the tutorial. All the instructions are in Japanese. Shit. Okay, never mind that. So you've got no control over where those bombs go. They just kind of bounce around wherever the hell they want. Which is slightly annoying. Because they do shit like that. Oh, at least it doesn't put the heart you need to collect back in the cage, which is handy. Let's take care of that. Oh shit. So yeah, interesting little game. It's no Bubble Bobble, obviously, but it's not really like it. You can see there are there's some elements of it that are a little bit similar, but it's a very different sort of game. You can certainly see how Bubble Bobble evolved out of this. Let's give it another go. Yeah, you can certainly see how Bubble Bobble evolved out of this, but it's very different nonetheless. It's really annoying. You drop those bombs and they just follow you, and then you just end up killing yourself. Or more to the point, those bombs just do the exact opposite to what you actually want them to do by the looks of it. But yeah, it's an interesting little game. Would have made for a good home computer port back in the day as well, actually, as an early title. Yeah, I don't care. Right. Yeah. Now, killing those enemies is actually quite difficult. As I mentioned, the bombs that you have tend to just kind of... they're all over the place and don't do what you want or expect. That's probably my least favourite thing about this game so far. It kind of makes it feel like it's more a matter of luck than judgment or skill. And one of my pet hates in any game is where it feels like I'm subject to luck. But anyway, it's certainly compelling. Got one more credit. Might as well. Final run through and then wrap things up. Yeah. You can only fire one bomb at a time as well, so once it's out there, you have to wait until it blows up. Ugh. That is really annoying. It just keeps going the opposite way to where I want it to go. Yeah. It's an interesting game, like I've said, but I don't know if I really like it very much, if I'm being honest with you. It would make more sense if you could actually control the direction those bombs went. Like you press the attack button and it went in the direction that you were also pushing. That would make sense. But for them to just bounce all over the place in usually the opposite direction to where you were intending is mildly infuriating, to say the very least. Yeah. Same thing again, just get trapped in a corner and there's nothing to do about it. Alright, so that's the end of that. That's Chack and Pop from Taito. The precursor to Bubble Bobble. And yep, you're better off playing Bubble Bobble. Way better game than this. Interesting little curio though, however. Worth a look, but not really anything special. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.